It's September 21st, 2022. This morning I woke up. Linda, even though she asked me to go food shopping yesterday, she had no fruit, so I had to go food shopping for her. But I didn't walk, I drove. So I have a different view from the street instead of the sidewalk. Now we have a house saying at the table in Parlare Italiano. Perhaps, I don't really know where the origins of it. It's called gordo. And so I'm like, there's this, so I was going past and there's this store that's not open yet, but it just has the sign, the word, and it says Gordon, Gordon's with an S. And I'm like, Gordo and S. And then there's another store I just saw, Pardon My Sub. And I'm like, that's an interesting name for a delicatessen. That one's not open either just yet, but the signage is outside. And I'm like, what are the Main Street BID in this area trying to tell me? So I suppose it's just noteworthy this morning as I go down Main Street or Bell in Boulevard, trying to piece together parts of the Russo. Les Rues. Mon enfant. Since I have 4 enfants, or 4, each one works. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxies, Broken. And it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. Oh, and today being September 21st, Gail on the morning CBS actually pointed out there was a song that they played this morning called, I think, Do You Remember? And the 21st day of September. It's almost like the Music Guild is reminding my father that's his wedding anniversary. So they pointed that out this morning, and I'm like, I've heard the song before, but it's always like a muffle, and so I couldn't hear the pronunciation properly for cognitive anything, and it's not one of my favorite, like, music ditties, so I'm like, but this morning it had, because today is September 21st, and I'm like, oh my God, wait a minute, Lynn. Today's your anniversary? So that happened. And then this morning also they point out at baseball, there's Judge of 99, and they made a real, the legends in Yankee history is the Babe is number 3. That's the day I arrived in Legendary. And then they have the Judge, which they have numbered as 99, which is my son. And apparently today there's some tie between their records. No idea. But that's universal prowess that they're speaking this morning in this area. And then they talked about another legend, MANTEL, but I don't know what number he is. But there, it's Ruth, which also ties in. It's Babe Ruth, even though they say Babe, but it's RUTH. And again, symbolically, I suppose, at the upper leagues, these things are already known but for street with the real world tie-in at the mother and the special child that most of the big house religions still use to this day. I don't know when it becomes real for people. So anyhow, so I noticed somebody put up a BID called Gordon's, and with an NS and the word Gordo. And then there, which is not such a nice word, it depends, I suppose, but I know it's important. And then Pardon My Sub, which I thought was the most overt and interesting name for a delicatessen. But that's what's on Main Street. Bell, anyway, in my school of West Troy, New York. Bayside Station.